Yes, sir. What up, YouTube? First episode of YouTube workshop streams. I don't know if I should mess with the title a little bit because I don't want it to just like it's a workshop stream on YouTube. That's why it's called the YouTube workshop stream. But I guess the title actually says Creator Growth Workshop. But yeah, I when I was telling everybody I was going to do this, I was saying a YouTube workshop stream. Like we're going to do a YouTube workshop stream, but a stream on YouTube, not just only focused about YouTube. All right, so as people join in live, what this is today. Okay, so member only. Okay, cool. What this is today is we are going to start, I'd say maybe once a week. I'm going to start going live with this like 1 to 2 hour workshop stream. This is part of the new whole entire membership thing that I've created over here on the YT side of things. So the supporter tier is like $1. Then you have members, which is $3. And then you have the premium membership, which is $15. So what this is this is a, I guess, video series, a live stream VOD series, where once a week, I'm going to come check in and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm noticing. This is the things that I'm doing that's helping me, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans, Only Schmeats. Let me make sure I tweet this as well. It's just a place where we can talk shop, talk about all the things going on. Yeah. Now, some of you guys are probably like, well, why the member only mode? I just told Kick this as well. Why the member only mode? Why the sub only mode? Reason being is I'm tired of individual. I love giving back and doing this shit. I genuinely do. I love helping other creators. That's where I am absolutely blessed in my line of work is to be able to push somebody to fucking kill it. You know what I mean? I hate doing these because every time it gets hijacked or bombarded by people that, like, let's just be real, they're not going to work for anything. They're not going to put any effort into anything. They just ruin it with arguments. Yeah, but, oh no. You know, when we explain something about the YouTube algorithm and how the YouTube algorithm works, it's not, there's no need for an argument. There's no need. Hey, this is how the YouTube algorithm works. And you have randoms that just come around and are like, I'm shadow banned. People they don't like me because I have black hair. And it's just such a waste of time when we do these. I want these to be for serious people who actually want to learn, want to take something, want to improve. I want this to be a conversation between you guys and myself where there's an actual result out of it. So that's what the member only portion of this is. You're more than welcome to watch. But yeah, if you want to be a part of it, if you're taking your shit serious and you want to be a part of the conversation and $1 isn't enough, that's on you. I'm not calling you cheap ass. I'm not trying to go in one of those viral clips of like, oh God, broke. I invest literally. I have one business card where it's all my monthly subscriptions. I invest like $700 to $800 a month in services and things that will help me have tiers of something to get me something in return for my brand. You know, whether it be Twitter premium or Instagram verification or the meta shit or paying for my Discord server. These are all things that, you know, as a creator, I invest into to fucking take my brand serious. If you don't want to be a part of the conversation for $1, that's on you. It helps protect the chat. It makes it a better experience. Yada, yada, yada. You can take it serious. $1 is worth it. But I'd rather pay $5 on cake. Okay. What up, Scooch? Good morning, boys. Good morning. No, I agree. I agree. That's what, when we talked about this with Scrooge and Scrap and all these individuals, they were like, well, what don't you like about, because I really do. I love helping people out with this type of shit. And they're like, what do you dislike about it? And I was like, like there's always a group of people that gotta like just challenge shit with no experience. It's one thing. Nicholas, welcome back, 30 months. It's one thing if, you know, like, I like when creators come around and are like, hey, I'm not actually having this good experience in one thing. This is what I'm having good experience with. And then it's more of like oh, cool, fuck yeah. Like, let's talk about that. But 99.9% of the time, it's like just some fucking dickhead. Just somebody just being a chotch bag. So, yeah. Good morning. This will probably be like an hour and a half. The VOD will be membership only, and some only. So yeah, there we go. All right, so what I am doing, what I am doing as of lately, and what's been helping me. That's why I wanted to start off with this. That's another thing. Should I make a video from this? Like maybe cut up bits. We'll talk about. I'll do that in another thing. So that way I can just sit down. Zenzi, welcome. Appreciate you. Is that really loud, guys? That sounds really fucking loud. Apologies. Yeah, but no. I'll do that. I'll do that on another time. So that way I can like sit down and actually focus. Because I'll be all over the place if I talk about it while live thinking I'm recording a video, I'll be all over the place. You know what I mean? I'll take from this and then just sit down and do that later. So, okay, what I have been doing over the last couple of months, a little thought behind me, right? What's up, Jay? So, you know what? Actually, fuck it. We'll do it. Yeah, so obviously, it's been no secret that I've changed a little bit as of recently. Before Battlefield came out, in this year, obviously I've been on like a huge journey this year. The start of the year, some of you guys may remember when I put out the video saying that, like, hey, things are gonna be changing here. I'm gonna be trying some things. I'm very stubborn in the idea that like I have a hard time tying myself to like one specific thing. It's like, it's the crutch of being a content creator for me. Like like the idea of I worked my ass off to leave my job and pursue something that I enjoyed in life. And then I still have to adhere to certain things. Like maybe I'm a little too bullish on it, a little too stubborn, but like, that's just how I am. And at the start of the year, over the last few years, I talked about how like I really had to get in the habit of like really over presenting and over scripting and over putting together things and like trying to make videos around things that I didn't want to make videos around, right? And I wanted to change that. See, and this is what makes it hard to also record while doing this, because you guys are fucking dope. Appreciate you. And yeah, I wanted to change that. By the way, top of the sheet to you, Jay. So I wanted to change that. And I tried a lot of things this year. I tried just fucking random stream highlights. We tried leaning way more into drama. We tried everything, man. I think that is, first and foremost, I think that's what a lot of content creators should do. I think that's some of the worst advice that new content creators get in this space is this idea of like, hey, right away, pick the one thing you're gonna want to be successful at and be professional at and just stick with it. It's like, bro, that it's so tough to do that. Like a generalized target, or a specific target. Having a generalized, here, let me do this too. That way it's not as loud. There we go. What's up, Nam? Good morning, boys. Having a general subset, like obviously there's a clear difference between like, oh, you're gonna be a car content creator versus a gaming content creator. Right, that's fair to say. That's completely fair, that's valid. But like this idea that like, when you're starting off in your content creation journey, like you've never made a video before, you never went live before, it's like, well, hey, before you do that, before you press live, you have to commit to the idea that you're going to be a Call of Duty, FPS, competitive, you're going to focus on tips and tricks. Dude, I don't know, man. That much pressure without experiencing anything is just so fucking dog shit to me. I think it's some of the most like generalized like advice. It's just like the easy advice that anybody can give. And it doesn't like it doesn't help somebody venture. And you know, when I look back over the 15 years of being a creator in this industry, the reason why I have a strong graphic design portfolio, the reason why I have a strong photography, videography background, the reason why I know technical issues, the reason why I know how to play games, the reason how I know how to talk to a camera, both with 2,000 viewers or with no viewers, is because I have put myself in every single facet and situation to go through those experiences. I've tried everything throughout the last 15 years. Now, one could argue, well, that holds you back. And yeah, sure, to an extent it does. But also, too, it doesn't confine you to one thing, which, again, for me and my ADHD or however my brain's wired, that's death to me, man. That's death. You know, when a great example is when Kick started doing well here, that first year was actually a really big struggle for me. I hated what I was streaming. I really did. Like trying to just every day make everything like this almost like talking about this shit every single day. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. It'll rot your brain. Talking about like stream growth and platform versus platform, yada, yada. It will rot your fucking brain, right? Close arc for this match club. My guy. So yeah, that like prime example, that year was like really tough because, you know, financially the last few years it's been fucking crazy and, you know, the growth has been really good and yeah, everything, you know, would have appeared to went well, but confining myself to that thing was just a nightmare. Dude, I don't want to be stuck. So wait, it costs money to be here. So fast forward a few months ago, you know, I just really started assessing things and I was like, what do I want, man? And I was like, I just want to be a fucking streamer, dude. Like, I just want to go back to the roots. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, the only people that really care are negative individuals, but I mentioned this a few months ago in a live stream too. Like, I just want to be me. I just want to enjoy my time. And so, you know, the week that Battlefield came out, I made a decision. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm going to start streaming Battlefield on the main channel. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start uploading for the first time Battlefield content on Instagram and TikTok and fucking Snapchat and Facebook. At the time, my Facebook page was fucked up, so I had to make an entire new Facebook page. The week that fucking Battlefield came out, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I don't fucking care. We're gonna just march forward. Since then, I'm happy to say that we have generated about 20 million views and worth of content on Battlefield across social platforms. Instagram and Facebook being the ones that are really, really killing it right now. Unfortunately, it's good, but it's bad because the new Facebook page, I'm not currently monetized. So a lot of money being left on the table. Instagram doesn't pay worth of fucking shit. A lot of money being left on the table. But it's a learning experience. You're figuring out what people like, what people dislike. And at the end of the day, I think that's what a lot of this comes down to. And why I've tried so much throughout the years is because of what I just said right there. It's a learning experience at the end of the day. Like, why would you not want to try something? Why would you not want to give an attempt at something? Because then you could figure it the fuck out. You know, it's like what I've been experiencing this last week. I'm competing in a couple of the Battlefield tournaments. There are some pro players that are absolute demons that I've been playing with this week. You know, in these scrim discords and shit, guys I've never heard of. Now, in the pro side of things, they're massive. Like, people are like, oh, this guy's insane. This guy's a demon. In the social media landscape, none of you guys have heard of these people. But these guys have, like, wagered, like, hundreds of thousands, like, they have huge earnings behind the scenes. And, you know, I thought about that, and I'm just like, bro, the amount of, like, pro players that could take advantage of competing competitively, and in 2025, and moving into 2026, just also post shit, and they could fucking double dip. But our brain rot in this industry is so fucking behind by like 8 years, especially with like over the last 5 years with like the over editing fucking era and shit. Everybody thinks that you have to have this scripted, over presented, overthought, overproduced bullshit pushed out there to fucking make it. So that's why we constantly have these like caveats. We have people that are streamers that think they can't do content. Dude, you're a content creator. You're just currently doing streaming. It is what it is. But they think they're not content creators. Oh, I'm only a streamer because I'm not creative enough to be a content creator. You have pro players that do this, yada, yada, yada. And this all stems from this idea that for so long we've just been like, no, fucking do one thing. That's it. Pick your thing right away and do it. Speaking of Battlefield, on my monitor, I'm watching you kill Steph and Teabagger in a clip. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was very, very worth the tournament. Yesterday we were in the Teep tournament. Yes, that was the highlight of my day. What's up, Tyler? What's up, boys? Hello, hello. So anyways, this is why I can't fucking record while I'm live, by the way, because I veer the fuck off in the storytelling when I don't at least have like a checklist. But yeah, so a couple months ago, I said, what do I just want to do? Like, if I had complete control over my situation, and I do, what do I want to do? I just want to fucking hang out and play games with the homies and go live. I want one chance after so many years of trying to do doing all this shit and, you know, looking at the landscape of streaming and utilizing doing other things to fund the idea of streaming. I was like, what do I want to do just right now? And I was like, I just want to fucking go live, play games, take clips, push it to social media and just fucking see what happens, man. See what happens. And to be honest, to be very, very honest, this is my last push. This is where my mental is with this stuff. I don't need to be doing it. I thought Kick was going to be the last like thing that I did because I was just about to move behind the scenes at that time. And, you know, Kick happened and I got to make so many people and so many amazing supporters over the last few years. You know, as dog shit as that platform currently is right now, a lot of good people, a lot of good memories, a lot of good vibes happened there. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to do like one last thing here, what should I do? You know? And I was just like, I should just do me. Should just go live, be myself, yap about shit, just fucking play games that I want to play, do what I want to do. And if something happens of it, great. If something doesn't, okay, time to fucking move on. Guys, big lesson in this shit. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. At a certain point, you know, Peanuts numbers are going to go down. Arc Raiders numbers are going to go down. Look at Call of Duty. It's been going down for years, but they're still holding on to it. The Arc Raiders content has truly shown me that all the Mr. Beast stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't. It hasn't mattered for some time. Guys, that's, you know, I think that's the valuable lesson in this is the over editing, the over complication, the over stressing, I can't post a funny clip because it doesn't have enough context. Well, okay. Double-edged sword there, shooting myself in the foot. You need context because it doesn't have enough flair. It's dead. I'm telling you, it's fucking dead. If you look in the last 2 years, look at the most popular YouTube creators in the world that we've talked about collectively, right? You have a guy that just literally goes outside and eats fucking food in a tent. No edits, no fancy shit, nothing. None of that shit. And he one of the biggest fucking YouTubers in the fucking world. Everything that guys like fucking Outdoor Boys, Sam Solik, you know, Roman Atwood's been killing it again these last couple of years. Every one of them have been going against the grain of what the trend was previously. This idea of like fast-paced, go, 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 attention sucking, bringing people in, dopamine rush, Just long videos, just them talking about their days, just them fucking hanging out. Like no edits, no flash, nothing. And they're fucking blowing up. And it's because down to the core, as people consume stuff for a period of time, their dopamine, the attention that they give to that piece of content, the thing that they enjoy, it goes away. It always goes away forever. That will always happen, by the way. There will be an era of time where like the Mr. Beast stuff isn't gonna pop as much as it does. Because you've seen it all. You've done it all. COD numbers will never drop. I said coping even though I hate COD. What's up, Cooter? Good morning, boys, by the way. Hello, hello. So, I can't remember where I was veering. Oh yeah. So, you know, to that point, I was just like, well, fuck, man. If I'm just gonna do my thing and I'm just gonna hang out, let's just make it as easy as possible for me. Rob, what's up, baby? Let's make it as easy as possible. So moving into doing the Battlefield stuff, my entire idea was just fucking do. So I created a routine and rhythm that worked for me. I go live, I do the things, I set up OBS to where I have a vertical clip set up to where, oh shit, am I in? Okay. Oh, it's because, Jesus Christ. I was looking over at the vertical clip and it's showing my other monitor because it's not the full screen. And I was like, oh my God, am I on the wrong scene? Anyways, so what I did was in OBS, I set up my ATEM vertical to where that's how I get clips. So with a press of a button, I can capture the last 90 seconds in a vertical landscape. So every day I'll stream 6 to 8 hours. Well, lately it's been a lot fucking more. I'm having fun. And I think that's kind of the key with a lot of this. But I've been streaming, you know, I'll go live 6 hours and I'll just click that button 10 fucking times, 20 times with anything, man, with fucking anything. Last night, like the thing I put up, somebody said that you look like a Cowboys fan. And I was like, that's fucking insult. And like, and here's the thing, that might fucking bomb. That might bomb. I might not get any fucking views. Who fucking gives a shit? This is what I'm talking about in this space where so many of your guys' heads are so far up your own fucking asses and you've listened to the fucking worst dog shit advice. Like some of you guys are trying to be so polished, so clean, so well represented. Brother, you're not even doing anything. You're not even getting shit out there. Nothing. In my opinion, the rule will always be 100 fucking uploads in 100 days is still better than fucking nothing. And so many of you guys are like, I'm going to wait 100 days to upload that one video because it will be perfect. No, you're fucking not. And by the time that happens, by the time that 100th day comes, you're going to have one motherfucker that posted every day for 100 days and just said some funny shit at some point, had some weird shit at some point. And then next thing you know, they're going to have the fucking viewers and you're going to be like, what the fuck? That guy's not putting any time and energy into his content and he's getting more fucking attention. Well, yes, it's because they're consistent, because they made everything about just doing their fucking thing and they showed up every day. They made a game plan and they followed through with it. So that, for me, that's when Battlefield came out, that's what I figured I'd start doing. I figured, let's just post daily. I don't care if it's 1 post a day. I don't care if it's 8 posts a day. I'm gonna post daily. That's what I'm gonna do. So I did that. I streamed every day. Obviously, our stream numbers on Kick have gone down because that's not what we do over there. That's not our typical content over there. It is what it is. Again, you got to not fucking care when you make a change, when you move into a different direction. But on YouTube, however, going from fucking like 5 to 10 CCV playing a game on a channel that you've never played a game from, to some days we've been getting pushed to 150 organically from the algo, that's pretty fucking good. Now, obviously, you're going to have the arguments of people that don't understand how platforms work, and they'll say, yeah, but you have 100,000 subscribers. Brother, subscribers mean absolutely jack shit in this industry anymore. Subscribers and followers, it's a dead metric. It doesn't fucking matter. I even seen something actually just this week where even X has the algorithm with Grok has changed now to where somebody with 100 followers and somebody with 100,000 followers has just as much push on their post, just as much now. Followers mean absolute dog shit anymore. It's like a small percentage of individuals will go through with the sub button. Will like are still focused on that. I myself don't even consume anything on the sub page anymore. I don't know about you guys. Any of you guys in here that are members or subs? Like when you go to open up your YouTube app, do you go to the sub bar anymore? I don't anymore. YouTube knows exactly what I want to watch because it's what I always watch. Right at the top bar of the homepage. And here's the thing, it's diverse. It's never a generalized category. So like if I go to YouTube right now, my top suggested bar in probably the first 10 rows will be like, if Vita's live, it'll be him. If Peanut's live, it'll be him. If Fireborn's live, it'll be him. But it'll be like a live gaming stream. It will be it'll be like a live gaming stream. It'll be like a car video. It'll be like a gym video, and there will be like an outdoor boy or like a craftsman video. That, like, YouTube is so fucking good in 2025 at suggesting content. The algorithm is so good. I don't have to click my sub page anymore to watch what YouTube knows I want to watch. They don't have to generalize the category. It's not like, oh, well, this week he watched a lot of gaming content, so let's just only suggest games to the page. It's like literally specifically, it's like, well, based off of this, that, we know that like at a certain time he'll watch this, he'll watch that. 1 second, I gotta turn my AC off. Yeah, see what I'm saying, guys? This is why I can't record, man. This is why I can't record, because we just go down. I'm gonna stop that recording. We'll do another recording later. I go through home and has the normal stuff I watch. Right. That's what everybody does anymore. What's up, Seth? Good morning, boys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, with that being said, just like looking at recent trends and, looking at the content that I'm getting pushed on my page because I enjoy it. It's the same thing with verticals. I'm not watching over-edited verticals. That shit's mid to me. I don't watch that shit. I watch funny stuff. I watch I watch a lot of motivational stuff, but I watch like memes. I watch like humor and like, just fucking goofs and gaffs. And I was like, well, if I'm getting pushed if this is the content I consume, why can't I just fucking do it? So that's what I've been doing. And, again, we've literally taken these social channels where, I've done these skits, and that's where I grew the following on all those things. And I'm just uploading gaming clips. And yeah, sure, at first it didn't do well, and not everyone does well. Some of them get 2,000 views. But if a couple of them didn't get 1 million views, if a couple of them didn't get 250,000 views, 500,000 views, I think that's pretty fucking good to me. That's pretty fucking good. I'm taking okay, I was gonna say 2 seconds, but realistically, so I'll wake up, I'll have these clips in Google Drive. So I clip on my stream folder, immediately in Google Drive on my desktop, I create a date. So like at the end of the day today, I'll create a 12/9 folder. And I'll have all these vertical clips from just clicking a button. And they'll go in that folder, right? At which I will have access on my MacBook out in the loft. So then I'll take those clips, I download the entire folder, I take the folder, I throw it into Premiere, and then I just go down the fucking line. I just go down the line. What do I like? What do I not like? What do I think? Like, oh, you know what? I got a really good reaction from this. Obviously, like, the rage-based stuff is really good. The COD versus Battlefield stuff just fucking works, boys. It just fucking works, man. It really does. So, I'll go down the line. I'll pick a couple of clips in the morning while I'm taking a shit, while I'm on doing my thing, hanging out. And then I go on the treadmill and I post my fucking content literally while I'm walking on the treadmill. And it's done. It's done. On most days, now these last couple of weeks, it's been a little with Thanksgiving and this competition, or these with the Elite Series and everything coming this week, with me changing a little bit of my sleep schedule, I've been a little off, which I really fucking hate. Which I guess like also goes back to the point too. I think that's a huge thing with creators, guys, I think this stems to anything in life, any facet in life. You want to be successful at anything, if you want to find success in anything, adhering to a schedule that focuses on you also bettering yourself. I know it sounds so counterintuitive. Like, hey, if you want to be successful as a content creator, spend less time doing the said content and like work out every morning. I'm telling you guys, it rewires your fucking brain, man. That has been my biggest W this year. Getting my sleep schedule down and getting my health and fitness under order. It's changed everything, man. It really does. I know that sounds like such a cop out. I know that sounds like such a how do I say it? A violin story, or guess, cringe, whatever it is, but it fucking does, man. It does. Do my editing in what's up, Jordy? Do my editing in the morning, sitting on the back deck, looking at the lack with the fire going. Just send everything with my tablet, dude. It's awesome, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I know a lot of people don't like the dude, but one clip that I heard from Andrew Tate that like really resonated with me is he said that when he was broke and young, he said that on days that he didn't know what he was gonna fucking do that day and to figure out something, he's like, I would just go for a run. He's like, I knew I couldn't control putting money in my account. I knew I couldn't control a business going through or this doing well. But he said, I knew that I could control the fact that I could go for a run. That was like in my control. It was in my power. And it relates to this book where I read where it's like, make your bed every day. And that's part of that idea. It's like I think this is why it relates so much with content creators. You can't control the outcome every day. You can't just say, hey, watch my stream and people will watch it. You can't just say, hey, watch my videos and people will watch them. You got to just throw it into the void and hope it fucking hits, man. And hope it fucking sticks. And you got to learn from it. But the thing is, if by the time you go live or by the time you create a content and upload it, if you already have done simple things like made your bed, got out of bed when you said you were going to, did your fucking workout, spent time by yourself. Like if you already have a couple of these wins and W's in your day, dude, you feel good. You feel good. You perform good. That's great, Seth. Yeah, you do. Little wins fucking add up, man. Little fucking wins. So that's been a part of my routine. Is every day, get up, get the content out. Everything has been make it as easy as possible. Guys, this does not have to be complicated. I got 20 million views these last 2 months from clicking a button 5 to 10 times or whatever a day, importing them on my computer, put them in Premiere. I literally cut the dead space. I put a little fucking intro title at the top and I fucking put it on social media. That's it. And I've used AI to help me with doing that too. Like titling, tagging, shit like that. Just fucking talk to ChatGPT. It does not have to be fucking hard. You guys make it harder than what it has to be. Period. 20 million, that's it. I got that yesterday dancing with my shirt off and the cowboy boots on OnlyFans. Honestly, I bet you could. I'm not gonna lie. Agree. I constantly experiment on my content and try to learn on how to edit or how I do the metadata stuff. Just go learn. Yeah, exactly. What else? What else with this? Yeah, I think I pretty much explained what I've been. Oh, okay. Well, like I've explained like the routine and stuff. So, my priorities. And this is going to be different for everybody. Like I know some people are still doing really, really good on TikTok. I think in my experience, out of every platform so far, the only platform that is super hard to convert whatever following and algorithm and everything you have built into your page, TikTok's the hardest, man. I just can't, I can't get it with TikTok, man. And honestly, maybe I'm being a little biased. I've never liked TikTok. Even the times that I did good on TikTok, I just did it to do it. I always hated the fucking platform. I just think it's such a disconnected sense from your actual community. I think there's like a handful of people that really do kill it in there, and they've grown quite a following over there. And maybe I just haven't found quite the community over there, I guess, yet too. But it's just been such a an inflated, exacerbated metric over there for me. I know some people kill it. Like with the audience. By the way, there's also too with TikTok. A lot of people gas up TikTok because of the whole fucking ad shit stuff. No disrespect to anybody like chasing their bag over there. If half these creators would just put even an ounce of effort into going and talking with agencies and brands for brand deals across other platforms, they would be making as much money with a fraction of the effort that they have to put in. I really don't like the TikTok, how glorified the TikTok ad program shit is over there. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what that's called? What is that called? And for anybody that doesn't know, basically like creators have been making a lot of money doing ads on TikTok. These like just general ads. They are at a fraction of what brands and campaigns offer straight to creators. and you're not even guaranteed to make money off of it. It's only if the ad does well. So you have these creators that are just making ad after ad after ad, and it's like a couple of them do well, and then they get a fuck ton of money from it, and they're like, this is the greatest program ever. Brother, you got me fucked up if you think I'm making any ad for a company without a fucking check in my pocket guaranteed. You got me fucked up. Absolutely not. So I don't like TikTok for that, unless TikTok's changed. I don't know if they've changed that program, but that program was the most dog shit program I've ever heard of. So, but yeah, in my experience, TikTok's the only platform where, like, I can't change the page. I can't switch it at all. YouTube, I've been able to get shorts to pop on YouTube. I'm getting streams pushed on YouTube, gaming streams. Over the last 10 years, I mean, I've switched from doing graphic design videos to doing, bro, I started my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel you guys are watching me on, I started it to document my fitness journey. I started this YouTube channel to document my fitness journey. And then I turned it into graphic design shit. And then I did like streaming shit, setup stuff, tech stuff. And now we're kind of still doing our thing here and doing like gaming streams and gaming shorts. And I think that's where I really want to jerk off YouTube. If there's anybody that I really want to gas in today's episode, is YouTube has really changed, guys. I genuinely feel like the days of like, you have to make your entire, I feel like YouTube is taking the right steps in the right direction to where you can have one page. I really do. Now, maybe not for long form uploads. That's kind of the caveat. But like, you know, if you look at my recent streams, they're all Battlefield streams. And YouTube knows exactly where to push those streams. And you know what? One of the caveats that you always say is, yeah, but if you stream to YouTube, it will decimate your long form. I took about a month and a half off from uploading a long form video. And I even tested a couple gaming videos that flopped, obviously, on this channel. And then I uploaded a long form video last week, and it's doing great. It's doing great. There's no hiccup in it. There's no hiccup in there whatsoever. It didn't affect it at all. Me doing gaming fucking streams every day and uploading gaming shorts did not affect my long form upload whatsoever. So I think like this, you've heard that throughout the years. Yeah, but if you stream to your YouTube channel, you'll decimate your algorithm. I think if you just stick to making good videos that people will click on, you'll be fine. I really do. YouTube is going to be the oasis or whatever the hub was in Player One. Wait, what's that? I've never seen Player One. I make long form YouTube video, clip it into shorts. This year, most of my subs have come from the shorts. I made the effort to do more call to action to watch the full video in the shorts, and it's helped. Nice. I don't really do, I know, dude, some of my buds really argue with me on this. Like, they're like, you don't do enough call to action and shit, like trying to convert. Bro, here's my philosophy with everything, especially with doing Battlefield. I've kind of taken Benjamin's advice from this. And the whole like clipping era of shit. I just feel like if you make enough clips and enough people fuck with those clips and they see those clips over and over again, at a certain point in time, they're going to fuck with you enough to find out where you're live. To find out where your long form is. I just genuinely believe it. I think turning your verticals into advertisements is cringe as fuck. That's just me. To each their own. I'm not going to do that shit. I can't necessarily shit on some of you guys for doing it, but like, I'm not like, there's a reason some of my verticals, I don't have like an overlay that says I'm live on, or like, hey, by the way, if you like this, make sure you guys, I don't fucking care. Because also too, you guys, this is another thing that's like very ignorant of people in this industry. You have to understand some people just watch verticals. Some people just watch long form. Some people just watch streams. Like, it is what it is. It just is what it is. And you got to get the fuck over it. Like, just because you get 100,000 views per vertical doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to want to watch your long form. It just is what it is. They don't fucking care. If they cared, they'd be there. Oh, I didn't know Steph got a clip of that. They care to be there. Is that what you're talking about, Nem? The clip from, hold on. I'll indulge. I'll gas myself up a little bit. Does she got copyrighted music playing on this? The day she found out I was in this tournament, she texted me and said, I'm gonna fucking teabag your body when I kill you. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, they fucking tried to push me again. Dude, I love it. She like, dude, I don't know, man. I like, that's, I don't know. That was a good clip to me. To me, that was a good clip. Sorry to hijack that. Man was fucking yapping about it, so I wanted to fucking watch it. Sorry. If I fuck with you, I'll go find you. Right, yeah. Like, I remember watching the Outdoor Boys for the first time. Like, I kept seeing him on TikTok. I was like, dude, who the fuck is this guy? So I went in the comments of the TikTok, and next thing you know, somebody was like, this is Outdoor Boys on YouTube. I looked up their channel, started binge watching all their fucking videos. Look at Ben Jamins. I don't know if you guys know, like, have you guys noticed that Ben Jamins is like the gift guy? I don't know if any of you guys know who I'm talking about. He's like the gift guy. And he spent a period of time not uploading any content. He only made gifts of himself. I'm only here, Biggie pays me to view bot. Yes. You guys are my little view botters. Outdoor Boys is real. I saw it on bro, it's insane. So yeah, so going back to like the like that idea, you know, Seth, again, you know, you do what you want to do. I don't know, man. I feel like with short form content, people don't want to be sold the idea of like, I feel like, how do I say this? This is tough to conceptualize, like put into words. I feel like naturally when somebody consumes short form content, they're already kind of like on edge of the idea of like, okay, is this like a genuine person? And I feel like the second you try to say like, oh, hey, by the way, I just feel like you lose that, man. I feel like that's just the second they click off. Personally, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess this is where like these streams where like if you're doing member and sub only mode, this is where the open conversation comes from, which is contrary to what some people say we do here. Some people try to articulate the idea that I just tell everybody what to do and we don't have like we don't have dialogue. Yeah, totally get it. I just added 5-second outro to each of those. Funny. Yeah, but the bad thing is with that, Seth, bro, those 5 seconds could literally fucking hinder the short from like another 100,000 views. That's the bad thing. I think that's the big reason why I don't do it. Those 5 seconds are everything. They really are. Whoa! Holy fuck, was that Nem? Nem gave me money? Holy fuck! Hey, by the way, friendly reminder, if you are, here, let me go into here. If you are, ships. So I think they said if I go to see your members and I go to filter current level and I go to premium members club. So just a reminder, if Endure or Garvin is in here. If you guys actually want us to check out your content, oh wait, I guess no, we probably shouldn't do this while if they're not here, right? I was gonna say I guess I could click their channel, and we can. So if you're in this tier every week, we'll literally talk about your shit if you want to. Every day that we do this, every time we go live, if you're in this tier, it's a premium members club, we'll literally go over your shit. I used your card for that, by the way. Doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. I had to get a new credit card earlier this year because with all the kick doxing, somebody, okay, you know what? It's probably a good time to talk about that, to just like get the kick stuff out of the way. I didn't see shorts with a slight script example while I was live. I did blah, blah, blah. Less people will know you stream. Wait, what do you mean? I tend to see shorts with a slight script example while I was live. I did, when I was live, I did, yeah. But I mean, most of the time, if you're going to see a clip like that, you're kind of generalizing the idea of it being live. On one of these days, I need to either make a YouTube video or talk about in stream, like the overall landscape right now of like, you know, why we started moving to YouTube. Obviously, people are gonna be fucking bitching and moaning about that. You already got people like creating like fictitious ideas and shit, fictitious stuff. Listen, people don't get it, man. Like, I just be honest. Like, Kick was the bag the last few years. You guys got a kid, and you seen the amount of money that was flowing into my account. Like, you'd be ignorant not to. You'd be ignorant not to. It really. It's just it's ridiculous. It's insane. And I guess that's healthy to talk about. You know, that's another thing coming into the new year when I was talking about like when I made the idea or the decision to just kind of stick back to the roots. Part of that red flag is I was like, okay, after 3 years almost, it would be like 2.5 next year, like in March, or it'll be 3 years in March. You know, I'm getting to the point where, you know, with this year, what really changed this year is while Kick was still making me a lot of money, I was focusing so much on that everything else was monetizing less. Does that make sense? Should I upgrade my membership instead of gifting subs? You probably should have, but now you're broke. I know that was the last $15 in your bank account. So yeah, you're fucked. Get fucked. No, but if you guys want to guarantee stress as a content creator, and man, I call it career suicide as well. Put all of your financial eggs and your financial income in one basket. So it's associated to the number one way to go to shit. The number one way. It creates so much stress. And I'm being very serious, guys. You guys need to hear what I'm saying. Monetize everything and make sure it's healthy. Everything. As soon as one thing starts to fucking lack, I mean, you get to a certain level, it doesn't matter. Sure. I get it. When you get to a certain level and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars and you're smart with your money, it doesn't matter. You focus on that thing, yada, yada, yada. But if like this is your job, this is your full-time job, and you're going all in on Twitch or Kick, and you're letting everything else go down, you're setting yourself up for a lot of pressure that you don't want to have. What's up, Teddy? And I've seen it time and time again, guys. It kills creators. Kills creators, man. It decimates them. One bad month, one fucking, you didn't hire a CPA and do your taxes correctly. I got a buddy that's gone from, so he's a YouTube streamer. So dude, his story is so cool. Streamed on Twitch for years, barely, you know, it was all a side thing while he worked a job at home, with like a family business. Streamed on Twitch for years, never broke through, you know, at most would maybe get like 30, 50 subs in a crazy month, you know, crazy month. But he would put hours in the shit. He's just such a good person, such a good like the game that he played he's so fucking good. And like, I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, you need to go to YouTube, man. People would just watch you for fucking hours. And he's like, ah, man, I don't have like personality. I was like, dude, people, no. I was like, you don't understand. In the real world, once you leave this stupid fucking lame ass Twitch kick mentality where like everything is about, like these sites need your traffic. They need your attention and they need it actively. This is why you see like Twitch, and I think even Kick started doing this recently. This is why they started cutting a lot of like lurking. Guys, on platforms like YouTube, lurking is fucking rewarded beyond belief. If you just stay and watch their ads, it doesn't fucking matter. It genuinely doesn't matter if they're yapping or gifting you a whole bunch of subs and giving you bits, and that way the platform can get a percentage of it. You genuinely just watch the creator and support them. And yeah, so I have this buddy that, you know, for years was doing Twitch and finally started doing YouTube, and he just stayed, again, consistent, man. He just went live every fucking day. Same title, same thumbnail, yada, yada, yada. And the first transition was he was just playing these streams, and then YouTube allowed him to quit his job, right? Now, he lives way below his means, so like that's different for everybody, right? If you have no debts and nothing, and you don't have a family, and your total monthly bills are like $1,500 a month, obviously that's easier for you. That's an easier step to go full time. Somebody that has maybe like $8,000 a month budgeting, like as a household income, that's a little different. So, you know, it was cool to see him go live full time the last few years on YouTube. Finally see him be able to chase the dream and have that community on YouTube. And then with the YouTube updates that recently happened in that video that I just talked about, in this last year, you know, there's a handful of these guys, including him, that have gone from making, you know, your traditional $50,000, $70,000 a year, like good income as a creator, to be full time, and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars now, hundreds, just off of just streaming, right? I've seen that spike of success decimate creators throughout the years, because the amount of people, you know, like a couple of my friends that I'm talking about, they're great examples. Like, since that's happened, like, dude, they don't buy shit. Which caveat is they're just gonna have to pay more in taxes, but that means they have more money back for taxes. Dude, the amount of creators that I've seen like have like a stellar year on Twitch and fucking spent like all their fucking money on flashy shit. And then next thing you know, at the end of the year, they found out they owe $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 in taxes. They didn't get a good CPA. They don't even know that they can write off, that they could actually lower that 50,000 owed to, you know, 10,000 because of write-offs and shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So diversifying your income it's so fucking important. So let's see your thought on this, E. I was talking with Big Rob on staying consistent. Oh, dude. You know what? Time to end the stream, boys. Time to end the stream, guys. Do I really have to review this cocksucker's fucking shit? Oh, why out of everybody? Why out of everybody? Why? Out of everybody. Why? So let's see your thoughts on this. I was talking to Big Rob on staying consistent. Do you think it's better to focus on just being super consistent when first starting, or should you also be worried about being consistent and good in every clip? Listen, I love some of my homies. I don't always agree with them on everything. Reason being why is I've built a successful career for myself, and there's a handful of things that I've done differently away from Rob. I just don't agree with it. So I don't know exactly what he said, so I'm not trying to contradict or agree. I'm just trying to make that clear. When you're starting off, the best advice that I can give for any creator is quantity over quality. The best. I think anybody else that tells you otherwise is so full of shit, and I think they're giving you really bad advice. I really do. I would not have gotten good with the camera if I didn't make a whole bunch of shitty fucking videos. I would not have gotten good at storytelling if I didn't tell a whole bunch of shitty stories. I would not have gotten good at skits or graphic design. If you want to get better at something and you really want to fast track your ability to learn, put as much shit out there and you'll figure out what you're fucking doing wrong. And the reason why I also stick by this is if you look at every viral sensation, everybody that's blown up over the last few years, that's been their recipe. Every single person that's absolutely popped off. They just put the shit out and then they learn from it. Now, could you, I just think it's so rare to be cocky and egotistical and just say, no, I'm going to come out and do it right. I'm going to come out and do it. I'm going to do it right, man. Now, if you take some time, like, okay, here's a great example. Mello! Look at the Burnt Peanut. Burnt Peanut's a great example. Burnt Peanut was a streamer for fucking years. And then he took everything that he learned, stopped, reinvented himself, and then came out with everything. And that's why he's gone viral in this last year. So it's not at all that I'm saying that, you know, quality and making sure everything's good and great. I'm trying to figure out how to put it in words. I just think when you're starting off and you think, yo, Dre, appreciate you, man. I think when you're starting off and somebody gives you the advice of, no, man, make sure you do it right. Make sure you do it well. Make sure the clip is good. Make sure the content is good. I think if you have that generalized idea, your sense of perfection for creating that when you're so fresh and it not doing well, I think it kills you faster than anything. I think it's better to make it less stressful, make it a little bit more fun. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. And you're just pushing out shit. And then when something strikes and you're like, haha, whoa, look at that, man. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. And it'll hinder your drive. Exactly. I think it's better. All right. Well, I did it for the first time with me, and now I'm just a bum. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What? Just out of curiosity, what did Rob say? What did Rob say to do? I feel like Rob would just say, be consistent. Just put out shit. What did he say, Nem? Wait, what? I just shifted focus from Kick to YouTube Shorts and had my best stream and I was muted for the first hour. What? Well, that's impossible. It's impossible to be consistently good. It's fucking impossible when you're starting off. It's literally fucking impossible. I'm just gonna tell you right now, none of us were consistently good when we started, Rob included. I remember the first month me and him were on TikTok, which I think TikTok is his largest platform. Oh, he's busting your balls. I was gonna say, I don't think Rob would say that. That's impossible. That's how you fucking just hate yourself as a creator. Hate yourself. You're not gonna get a 1 out of 10 on every video. Dude, me and Rob started on TikTok at the same time, and dude, the first videos that we put out were just like reposts of shit. Just the dumbest fucking shit. My first ever TikTok got like fucking 600,000 views, and it was a clip of a girl just going, that's nasty. It wasn't even me at all. It wasn't even me. All right. So Nem and Mello upgraded their tiers. So the fuck is that? Wait, what is that fucking profile picture? Why did I never notice your profile picture? Is that a Yahoo? Or a Yoo-hoo? Are you chugging a Yoo-hoo in that? That's a Coors? Oh, it looks yellow. Oh, anyways. Everything Roblox. So wait, what's with this? Why does your title have this doesn't matter for like any critiquing or anything, I don't think, but like what's this for? It was during the last hurricane in Florida. What did you like post the like how Florida's react to hurricanes? It won't let you change that? Okay, that's why I was curious. I was like, wait, what the fuck? All right, so we got Nemfished here. Good title, good little thumbnail or good little header. Got all your links everywhere. This is the first thing I check anymore. I'm like, dog, the amount of fucking creators that just don't even set up this shit is kind of fucking crazy. They just don't link their shit. Got some shorts going for you. Crazy Arc Raider moments, popular videos. So it looks like you were a Roblox. Wait, are you just Roblox altogether? Or are your long form videos Roblox? Is that what this is? Yeah, this is Roblox, right? Excuse my ignorance on that. Rob, yeah, thank you. Rob probably, I was going to say, bro, Jay, when you heard that too, I was like, that does not sound like a Rob thing to say. Rob would be like the last person to say, like, chase perfectionism. Yeah, Rob probably just said, do some more curls and squats. Roblox, ban this guy? I know. What kind of guy do we have here? Changing out of Roblox into other content, but I got partnered from Roblox. Oh, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Guys, so here's a big thing with this. Please understand that not only, like I said earlier, is that 5,000 subscribers, subscribers don't fucking matter anymore, but also understand too that in the world of YouTube, that number does not fucking matter. Dude, oh my God. The amount of like aspiring creators that I see that are like, should I make a new YouTube channel? And I'm like, oh, how many subs you got? This guy's gonna have like hundreds of thousands of subs. They're like, I have 50 subs. I have 500 subs. Dog, you're fine. You're fine. You're fucking fine, man. Dude, you're gonna be okay. Change your fucking content. Nobody is gonna give a shit. What you have to understand, so, Nem, if you don't, here's a big key thing with this. If you don't want to make Roblox videos anymore, and you're only making Roblox videos on the idea that that's what got you partnered, so you have to make Roblox videos, stop making Roblox videos. If you're like, I'm having a fucking great time on Arc Raiders, I could be uploading Arc Raiders content, start uploading Arc Raiders content. Period. Period. Do not hold yourself back to this shit, man. Don't do it. Now, if you obviously enjoy this, that's one thing. That's one thing. But dude, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is why I hate that fucking advice. It's like, no, you guys niche down inside of a niche, inside of a fucking niche, man. You gotta be a fucking Roblox. You gotta pick it right away. You gotta be Roblox. You gotta only wear purple characters. And you gotta say, I'm gay every day. You gotta do it every day. You gotta niche down. If you want to be successful, you just got to niche right away with no followers. I hate Roblox so much. Nem, stop creating Roblox content. Stop creating Roblox content. Stop creating Roblox content. What do you love right now? Is it Arc? You should start off a clip like that with the actual shit. Wait, at 280 what? I don't want to find a niche. I want to play whatever the hell I want. Right. And you actually do have the freedom to do that. Those were quick uploads because I forgot to make content to post. Yeah, so they're fillers. And a lot of people will tell you not to do fillers. But wait, oh, you can't hear it at all? Oh, my bad. Okay, a lot of people will tell you not to do fillers, and this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about when you're starting off. Magic! This is what I'm talking about. When you're starting off, fuck that noise, dude. I'm fucking sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Anybody that tells you guys that, I just don't agree with, man. I just don't agree with. because it's hypocrisy. It's straight hypocrisy. Ain't one of us motherfuckers that didn't have dog shit. Okay, we just had Jayhawk in here. Jayhawk in here. Jayhawk, aside from your content that you're known for now, what was the first shit that you ever fucking uploaded? Was it dog shit? I don't know if Jayhawk's actually around. It had to have been. It had to have been. Every one of us. That's what I hate about this shit. Every one of us learned what clips work. Like in the actual experience, we all learned what did well because we posted fucking junk, dude. Every one of us. And then we turn around and just try to tell you, no, Mellow, no Magic, no Nem fuck. Just understand it. Just get it. Just get it. It's like starting a new job. And that old man on the line is like, it's so easy. All you got to do is put this in this and this and that and this and that. But you don't quite get it right away. It's because your brain has to understand and process the actions of the activity. It's got to get down the routine. The first time that you do it, you're, oh my God, I'm all over the place. I can't remember. What do I do? This, put this there. And then by fucking month in, you're just like, all right, time me. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're done. It's because you put in the repetition. You put in the time. It's the same thing with fucking content. Dude, it fucking pisses me off, man. It's just such bad advice. I can't tell you guys to just get it right away. I can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Probably every streamer calls his 5-year-old content dog shit. You evolve and improve by doing to find out what makes you happy. Exactly. Some like people who get genuinely upset and angry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, I've always been a rage baiter. Always. Jordy, with the premium upgrade. Appreciate you. Magic, Dre, welcome, boys. Welcome. Again, for anybody tuning in, by the way, why this is currently paywalled is I like this. I like what we're doing today. This is the type of shit that I like here when we do this type of shit. And I talked with the community before doing all this, and they're like, what do you not like about doing this? And I said, I don't like that every fucking loser that doesn't put any quality time into their shit just ends up coming into the stream and bitching about being shadow banned or saying, so easy for you to say it. Like they don't have any constructive conversation whatsoever. So members of the community were like, just paywall it, dude. Just paywall it. I was like, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, Jay's on a delay right now. Yeah. Hey, guys, boys, just a heads up. Make sure if you're on YouTube, whether you're on the TV or the app. So on the TV, all you got to do is like hit up to see the scroll. Some of you guys are a little delayed. Jay's like 5 minutes behind right now. But no, yeah. So Jay said, hello. He said, yeah, it was bad. And he said, as everyone's is. He said, as everyone's is. And he's right. Everyone's content is absolute fucking dog shit when they start. I think it is hypocritical when a lot of us creators give the inspirational stuff and they're like, don't just post, or like the gurus, don't just post fillers, man. Don't just do shit. If you don't look back at your early stuff and cringe, you aren't progressing enough. Bingo. So that goes back to the point. It's so easy for guys like myself and Jayhawk and Rob to just say, hey guys, bypass so much failure, and all you got to do is make sure you have a good hook, have a good story, and have like a good solid like punchline, good reward for people, taking their time. Like I could give you guys the bullshit. Like I could give you guys the dumb shit, the fucking the lame shit. Here we go. You guys ready? All right, guys, here's a beats. Here's how you do it. You guys do a 4-act build, okay? This is how you create every vertical and you'll be successful. You'll be a millionaire. You have a hook straight into the meat Being informative off the rip helps, okay? You guys have a good setup, you know, really build the story, right? And then now create a conflict, keep somebody engaged throughout that story, and then have a resolution, you know, for somebody's time, right? Now, here's a focus on a 3-hook. You get what I'm saying? I could tell every one of you guys these fucking stupid things to just say, it's that easy. It's just that easy. Just do this, you fucking retard. Just do this, man. I think it's so condescending to just talk to somebody like that. To just, God, bro, it's just so easy. Don't you just get it? Don't you just get it? Yeah, it's 90% of the advice channels. No, that's bad. Just get it, man. I'm helping you bypass hundreds of uploads of bullshit. It's hypocritical. It's condescending because everybody has that experience because we went through the hundreds of uploads of bullshit. I do not believe in this world you will get through the point of being a good creator and being successful if you don't do the bullshit. I'm sorry. You got to stick through that. I know I'm ruining so many bullshit dreams that somebody gave you, saying that you could just biohack this, you could just shortcut this. It is a rare 0.0001% that just understands the idea of, with your content, what somebody will click on, what will keep them engaged, what works. So to get to that point, you have to fuck up. You have to create stupid shit. You have to create bloat. You have to put in the time. And then when that, and I'm also telling you too, when you do it that way and the thing does pop, like going to Nem stuff here, he even said, some of these are just fillers. He's just figuring out his shit. So you're getting, you know, you're giving me the gimme views on the shorts, right? The 1.5Ks, the 1Ks. When your first one gets a 250,000 views, you're going to analyze the fuck out of that. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to be able to relate what you did. It's so weird, man. My first YouTube video that popped off, it like, oh my God, dude. It was like I was shooting so much in the dark until this video right here. This one. Oh, dude, it was, guys. So like, understand, before this video comes out, I maybe had one video that after 3 years got like 100,000 views. It was like a tutorial on like design setup, and never had a video like pop, right? And I was just, dude, I was uploading vlogs every day in Ohio, dude. I'm not even kidding, guys. This was back in a time where it took me 4 hours to edit a video. And I was still running like a graphic design bit. Well, not at this time. This time I was a full-time streamer. But I was still running, you know, prior to this, I was still running a business and everything. And I was on an upload streak. And I just moved down to North Carolina, and I said, fuck, I got to put something out today. And so I just did it, man. I was like, I was very heavily influenced by like Peter McKinnon and Casey Neistat and guys like this at this time frame. So I was like doing a lot of B-roll, a lot of like shooting everything. I really had to be out and about with my camera. And I was like, I'm on my upload streak. I got to keep it going. Whatever. I'm just gonna sit at my stream setup today and make this video. And I did it, and it fucking popped off. And when it popped off, everything clicked. All the advice that I got of like a hook, a story, a yada, yada, yada. I was like, oh my fucking God. It makes sense now. I was like, it makes fucking sense. And then guess what I said? I was like, I can fucking replicate that. I can do that again. And guess what I did? I did it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Like, you get the fucking picture? I did it over and over and over and over again. What's up, Scrap? Before that video came along, I heard motherfuckers tell me, you have to have a hook. You got to keep people engaged. You got to do this and that. I didn't get to actually learn that until I had a video pop off. I didn't get to learn it. It's going to be the same thing for the majority of you guys. Like, put out the bullshit, guys. Put out the cringe. Make fun of, like, you're going to get made fun of, man. You're going to get made fun of. And by the way, that little life lesson for everybody, doesn't matter what you do, but especially in this industry, that doesn't stop, by the way. Dude, the most rising creator right now is one of the most hated currently. the people fucking hate Peanut. Hate Peanut. Hate. Just hate. My reels go great. My long form is meh. Who gives a fuck then? Lean into the fucking reels and then figure out your long form as you go. Like, who cares? Also, too, that's just give you guys some advice on that. Don't over conceptualize your idea of what you're supposed to be. I know motherfuckers on making vertical content and vertical content only that are generating multiple six figures a year. I don't think if you actually break it down and you're like, oh, can I be successful in life and as a person by creating verticals or not verticals? I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, right? Learn to love your cringe. Yeah. So, Neb, I want to just say, first off, you're ahead of like 80 to fucking 90% of creators already, especially on YouTube, because you at least have a build. You're organizing your page. You have a presentation. If I was coming here, whether I'm a new viewer, I'm like, okay, this guy takes his shit serious. So I really think that is a good step. I think that's an overlooked step. Like, if your shit is just all over the place, you don't know what to fucking look at, you don't know what to watch. I see why you're doing this. Stop doing this, brother. You're done. I don't want to see it. If you hate you, okay, Nem, do you realize you are literally doing what we make fun of every day? You make fun of with me every day. Like how we make fun of the COD brain rot. You're doing the same thing. You hate this game, but you're making content around it because it's what got your channel partnered. Stop doing it. You don't like it. Stop doing it. Just stop. Start doing what you enjoy. Now, I'm going to give you a warning. I'm going to give you a warning. Your new shit is going to flop. Lo and behold, it's going to flop. It's going to throw your channel in a fucking tizzy. It's going to screw over your shit, man. It is. That's not cap, as the young generation says. 6'7". It's going to fucking happen, man. You're going to fuck up your shit. You're going to throw all the metadata through a loop to where it doesn't know. So what's going to happen with your first Arc Raiders upload, for example? You're going to put that up. It's going to alert the people that have your alerts and everything turned on. On the back end of these videos, you can see a percentage of people that click that are subscribed, right? Notified and subscribed. And that is kind of like a starting leech to tell YouTube, do you keep pushing the video? Because if you get some of the people that do have the things turned on, get them to snap. As more people watch, stay longer. YouTube's like, okay, push it out there more people. Yes, it's not wrong in the idea that your first ARC upload, it's not even going to be your worst neither. Your first ARC upload might actually get some of these other guys to click it just because they fuck with you, but then they don't fuck with ARC, and then they're not going to click the next one. After it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. But you got to do it, man. Because honestly, ask yourself, let's say one of these blew up. Let's say one of these went viral. It's got 1 million fucking views tonight. And you gain 100,000 subscribers. It's not going to happen, but let's just say it did. Would you be happy that now you're locked in to doing this? Would you be happy about that? It's like something that I really had to ask myself this last year. If my channel absolutely blew off in tech, would I be happy reviewing things? No, I would not. I would not. Yeah, now you really have to do Rocucks. Right. No, because I'd have to ask cringe as fuck making videos. Right. I do it now. Moving forward. Switch it up. Focus on you. Focus on the vision of if you blew up this year and like you could do whatever it is you do, what would that be? You should start doing that now. You've already got some good experience. You've already experienced growth in something. You're not that fucking far along. You're not that locked into something. Just do it, man. Just do it. Keep putting out the verticals. Staying consistent. set up a routine, daily uploads, and just fucking go after it, man. Already deleted the Roblox app? Love it, man. Love it. Fucking good for you, brother. Good for you. All right, I wasted way too much time with that fucking loser. Mello, did somebody else also? Mello, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know you fucking created content. I thought you were just my little Schmeat writer. I thought you were just my little Schmeat writer. Nah, I was playing. What are you doing? I like your page already, though. I like your page. Follow me for more chaotic content. Got a good structure, got a good setup, good vibes. This is... Dude, speaking of Roblox. What the fuck is, you guys all Roblox creators? You guys all Roblox creators? Or is this you reacting to something? So I take it you're doing like reactionary stuff, Mello? Good setup. I would start off by the way, just like I don't know if you do this with all of them. I would start off with just a little side suggestion. I'd start off with a better hook with that. Kind of create whatever you want. That's good. So you just like lean into it's tougher to break out, but like if you do, like I'd take one of the better moments like of like a shock factor, like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then like caveat, you know, then get into it. Like that's better. Like that's better. The sound was off as well. I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. It's the only bad thing about doing these. That was a good intro. That was a really good intro right there. I mean, what advice do you need? Because what you're doing right now, like you just need to keep doing it. With this type of content and you leaning way more into your personality, it's tough. It's a lot more tougher. But when you get the push, you keep it. Click the 30-year-old Roblox video. This one? This one? Nicholas with the premium. What's up, brother? Yeah, I mean, I can already tell your edits are good. I think the big thing that you need is I think you need a trend. I think. So how long does it take you to make these videos? Like, what's the turnover time on these? And are you just trying to? Are you doing general everything? Just like whatever you're fucking with and wanting to talk about? Or are you trying to stick with like? See, like all these have Instagram things in it. What is with that? Shut the fuck up, man. What's with the Instagram shit in there? Is it just because you're reacting to shit on an Instagram? You just don't do it enough. Gotcha. So does it? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, dude, this is the type of shit where you. Well, okay. Stop putting the Instagram shit in there. Like the Instagram doesn't matter. Like your thumbnails are wacky and wild. And they match this type of content. I was just doing reaction stuff, but then I got bored, so I pivoted. Wait, so what do you? Well, I mean, isn't that still what this type of shit is too? So okay, by the way, for anybody else that's watching that doesn't get this type of shit, this style of content, it's so hard to break into, but when you do, this is some of the most longevity, successful type communities that you can break into. Now I'm doing Roblox stuff where like all of is that what you want to do? You want to do Roblox? What's up, Dirty South? Do you want to be doing Roblox? God, I swear to God, if you say no to, just like Nem, I'm gonna punch you guys in the fucking throat. Let that just be advice for everybody in here. If you are doing something that you don't like based on the idea that you have to do it to be popular or successful, go look in the mirror and punch yourself in the fucking face, because that's what you're doing long term. I think I'm just trying to build a brand. Right. You're just trying to create I would stick with what you were doing personally. I would just make a goal every day. I'm not even kidding. I'd make a goal every day to make a video if I were you. And like, the thing is, here's the caveat. Here's why I'm thinking about this. You can still utilize your Roblox shit as like background filler, because that's what a lot of people that do this type of content do. Kept getting comments asking me to make more Roblox. It is fun though. Okay, well, if you're having fun and you want to make Roblox stuff, that's fine. I would still try to commit to like every day. I am. So that's another reason why I'm doing that this morning. Sorry, Mello. Get a caveat. Nem said get fucked. I forgot to say that too. Another reason why I'm doing that this morning is I'm doing this now. I'm going to be shutting down stream here, and then we'll be back later today on Battlefield because I have to practice. I have to practice with the Elite Series boys. Reminds me, I got to check to see. Unfortunately, Lion won't be on until fucking 5. And so like, since I'm gonna have to be live later, I didn't want to play games for fucking 12 hours today. Like, I'll just be honest. I am a nicotine pouch user. You like it all? Yeah, I mean, I think something that would be really good for you, Mello, is a daily or every other day challenge. Every other day, because it seems like you take some big breaks from uploading. Bro, 1 month, 5 months ago, I would create an every other day challenge. And I would work extremely hard at making that connection. Divide, appreciate that. And I take it you just make shorts from your long form? Yeah, because you're so good at editing. The thing about you is you get a lot of this. You get the memes. You're very good at editing. You're very good at the thumbnails. And all you need is the one pop. But like, when the one pops, you need to be ready. You can't half-ass this and then hope one pops and then say, oh, then I'll go hard. You have to go hard now. Well, hold yourself accountable, man. So if you're going to do every other day and you don't put out an upload, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a fucking pussy for not doing this. You're such an incapable human being that you couldn't even fucking edit a goddamn video every other day to hold you back from being successful at something you love. You should tell yourself that. What's up, Matrix? I think a lot of you guys should be harder on yourselves. You should. You should. I'm gonna tell you guys something a lot of content creators don't want to hear. A lot of you guys should be harder on yourselves. Everybody in here should. I'm hard on myself. I don't give a fuck what another person says. But when I say, hey, I'm going to do something, I'm going to stick to something, and I don't fucking do it, I fucking kill myself inside. So you can imagine this last year as I've tried all these things, the last few years, you know, all these times that even I've like said, I'm going to start this series or I'm going to do this, and then I don't follow through. I fucking beat myself up inside, and I should. And I don't listen to anybody that says, oh, don't do that. No. And everybody else should have that fucking mentality. Everybody should have that mentality. If you say you're going to upload a video a week, or you say you're going to upload something every other day, or you say you're going to fucking stream Monday through Friday in a set hour, and you don't show up and do those things, you should call yourself a fucking pussy and be upset with yourself. Because you didn't fucking do what you said you were going to do. And that's going to carry over to every other facet in life. And this is why I said, I think it's very important for most creators or entrepreneurs or anybody that want to be successful with anything, you should set up a fitness routine. You should start taking care of your body. You can't even take care of yourself. What's the actual odds that you're going to take care of something else? Yeah. You should set goals, and the goals should be obtainable self goals. They not, I'm going to get 100,000 subscribers in a year. The goal should be, I'm going to upload every Monday for the next year. I'm going to upload a vertical every day for the next 90 days. Real goals. I'm going to go for a run every day. I'm going to go for a walk every day. Real goals. And if you don't do that goal, you shouldn't just tell yourself, oh, it's tough. Oh, the algorithm. Oh, I was busy that day. You should look at yourself in the face and say, I didn't fucking do what I said I was going to fucking do. I fucking suck. Yeah. You should do that. Everybody should do that. And anybody that tells you, no, you should take outside circumstances and you should bitch and you should moan, I can give you any scenario of somebody that has it way fucking harder than you and is still showing up and doing their shit. Brother, there's motherfuckers in this industry that are literally paralyzed and they're putting out content every day. And you're going to tell me that you can't fucking do something because your fucking dog shit in the living room the other day or like your kid got suspended from school. Holy fuck. It takes fucking 10 minutes to put together a video. And you don't have enough time. You don't want it, man. You don't fucking want it. So you're making excuses. Period. End of. Shut the fuck up. Or just don't do it. That's the biggest thing. You know, oh my God. It's not even just the people that don't want to do the things. It's the people that also hate when somebody does the things and then they use their vanity metrics to try to compare and shit. All you guys are is watchers and yappers. None of you guys are fucking doers. Jesus fucking Christ. Just don't even do the shit, man. Just don't even fucking do the shit. Because, like, inevitably, you're not going to. So, either A, you're going to make the goals and you're going to say you're going to do the things, or you don't do it. That's the mentality that you should have. That's like, Mello, I'm telling you, as somebody that's been doing this for years, I know this content could literally change your life. I know it can. You are already ahead of 98% of people in the content creation space. You not being active and not taking this shit serious before it's become serious, it's an insult to your abilities. It's an insult to yourself. Or you know, there's nothing wrong. Like at this rate, if you don't want to do this yourself, like, okay, completely go 100% on taking your ability and editing for other people, like you said. It's exactly what I told Sooner to do. Like, there's a period where all of our friends were telling Sooner, no, dude, you should live. You should live stream. You're so funny. And like Sooner, and like, some people don't like that I do this, but I knew Sooner's capabilities in this industry long before. If Sooner wasted his time fucking streaming and shit and trying to stress about a schedule, yada, 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 he would have burned out so fucking quick. So quick. So like all of our other friends were telling him, oh, dude, go live more, man. Go live. I straight up fucking went behind closed doors to him. I said, don't fucking listen to any of those guys. It's the worst advice that you're getting right now. I said, you have a gift of understanding something and learning really fast, but you also have a gift of being very fucking organized and structured. And I told Sooner, I said, your success in this industry is going to be working behind the scenes. You are going to be 10 times more successful and less stressed by working for other people. So that's something to also analyze too, Mello. Like, dude, you're really good at this. You're really good at this. Funny enough, I got an editing job through Sooner. Funny how this all works. Funny how this all works. Weird. It's almost like I might know a thing or two. Mello, I think you're a great creator, man. I think you do a good job at connecting in this community. Your edits are fucking good. You get it. You just got to show up, man. You're just not showing up. I was confused at first. I'm like, dude, these are really good. Why are they not consistently doing well? And I'm like, yeah, you've only fucking uploaded 3 videos in the last 5 months. What are we doing, dog? But again, also please take in mind, like really, like after today's stream and stuff, like me gashing you up, hearing other people gash you up and other people saying like your shit's good, but also inflates a lot of shit. And then you like really go after that. It really hypes you up. Take the rest of the week and like really sit down and ask yourself what you want. Ask yourself what you want, man. Because like if you just love doing this shit, like you could not stress about becoming the brand, just like I told the story about Sooner. You totally could. And you could be exponentially more successful in that. Exponentially. You have the mentality and the eye to help somebody become the next Mr. Peanut. Like, let's just be real, guys. Mr. Peanut is doing all this shit. Let's give a little credit to the editing team and his crew that's helping them out. Is $100 per million views good pay for a clipper? I don't know. I think the era of clippers is going to die out. I really do. I think you should just be focusing on yourself. It's becoming too popular. Let me get some more coffee and I'll talk about that real quick. I think I really just love making something out of nothing. Me too, brother. Me too. And that's why I always say, I have a retirement plan in this industry. And that's just to work behind the scenes. And that's why I made my pivot and I'm doing my thing. I don't fucking care to be liked. I don't fucking care. I love this shit. I love creating. I know you guys hear me say it. and like, truth be told, you know, who did I talk to about this with recently? Oh, it was Rudy. I've done really well on Kick over the last few years. And like I said, it was life-changing money. I've set myself up ahead. I've ruined a lot of relationships, for sure. I took a lot of umph and time away from everything else. That's for sure. But dude, to say the last few years wasn't a crazy experience is just silly. It'd be ignorant. It'd be ignorant. The money that I made, the experiences that I had, the people that I got to meet, it's awesome. However, there's a part of me, so for those that don't know, right before Kick happened, I was done streaming. Like I quit the month before. Contrary to the conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theory is that I was a Twitch streamer, even though I hadn't streamed on Twitch in 3 years. 3 years, 4 years. The conspiracy theory was that I was a Twitch streamer. And Andrew went over to Twitch and got a whole bunch of us. You guys see how easy it is to make up shit on the internet? So crazy. It's so cringe. But yeah, the conspiracy theory is that I was a psyop brought over to eliminate the hardworking original OG Kick streamers that didn't make any content and just wanted free fucking steak deals. Ooh, I was brought over to eliminate the original foundation of Kick and take over. Bro, I seen an opportunity. I seen a very low-hanging fruit opportunity, and I took it, and I milked the fuck out of it. That's just all the reality is with it. It like, when you actually break it down, the conspiracy theorists and the like, oh, this is why, you know, Biggie got so much attention on Kick. Ooh, this is why. You actually break it down to the bare bottom. It's actually way more embarrassing for these individuals. I just seen the low hanging fruit and Milked the absolute fuck out of it. Just milked the fuck out of it. Yeah, yep. So yeah, I did. I did do all that, but I was done streaming right before Biggie the psyop. I quit streaming a month before Kick, or like 3 weeks before Kick. Literally, I tweeted out, I'm done streaming. And I was slowly starting to work behind the scenes. I was projected within like another, like the second quarter of 2023, I think it was. I was gonna have about $40,000 a month of cash flow, budgeting, working with creators. Now, I would have to take some of that money and reinvest it, obviously, into making their content and shit. But the point being is, like, I was already in a step to get 3 creators under my belt, 3 large creators, to where, like, I do everything for them, take it off their plate. SEO, I handle like the designers, I handle the video, I structure, hey, we're uploading this, yada, yada, yada. I was already set up for that. I already had one under me. And then when Kick started happening, I took 2 months to take Sooner from being one of the editors that I paid to turning him into doing what he does now, which is what I was going to do. At the time. I was like that away from like no more streams, no more me making YouTube videos. I'm going behind the scenes and I'm good. I always got that. But like I told Rudy, truth be told, there are times where I don't look back and say, fuck, man, I should have just taken that. I wouldn't, especially with steak. I wouldn't have made the money that I would have with steak. But, you know, I'm telling this story for you, Mello, and for anybody else in here that maybe if you have a creative ability and you have a way to work behind the scenes, sometimes like the building yourself out of the brand, it doesn't really necessarily need to happen. Sometimes it's not even the best route, man. It's mentally taxing being on this side of the camera. It is. It really is. Man, when you're not doing good and you're hustling away, it's very easy for people to shit on you. When you're doing very good and hustling away, it's very easy to discredit your work. When you're not off of a heater and you're doing bad again, hustling away, it's easy to discredit your work and shit on you. You get what I'm saying? It is like, I can think of so many of you guys that, like, why even go through that? Work for somebody else that's going to go through that. I want to take on more work, but I don't know how to get more. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta start off just showing people, man. A lot of, especially in the creator space, you have to prove to somebody that you know what you're doing. Oh, bro, you always have a target on your back. Always. Just figured out how to do a YouTube horizontal vertical stream with different. Oh, you're talking about like if you were to have literally to create 2 different streams. So yeah, just something to think about, Mello. Fuck, man. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get some more coffee. Be right back. Good stream, by the way, boys, so far. This is nice. Fun. Yerp. Okay. Okay. Little quack suckers. Or wrong one. Wrong one. Streaming takes a lot of dedication. Hard to manage when working a full-time as well. Yeah, dude, that's a tough one, man. It's a dual stream feature that recently came out, but also doing cropping inside. Yeah, but unless something went out today, you can't tie on the back end, you can't tie a stream key to each one. So like this is what we're talking about. So this is what's coming to YouTube for everything. Dude, okay. Honestly, for everybody that's been watching this today, so if you guys are on Kick, if you just want to acknowledge this, just do a redeem a hydrate or something. Can we at least can we all agree that for everybody that's watching this today, this has gone so much smoother by not opening up the chat to, I know not everybody either A, has the trust into, you know, has the trust into wanting to subscribe or yada, yada, yada yet, which is completely fine and valid. But can we at least all agree that this chat has gone exponentially better today because of it? I see you just dropped a short. Like I just dropped my shorts. Yeah, for sure. What were we just going down right before that portion there? Man, we did. Okay. I'm going to have to, we just had 2 members upgrade today. Are you guys going to be around? Cause I need to go lift and everything. And I also still have to make, oh yeah. Okay. Let me go over that for a second. Cause we had Nicholas and Jordy upgrade as well. It's 11 o'clock. I still have to lift. I got to run to the store too. And I want to create my Battlefield thumbnail while I'm live. I want you guys to see how I use AI. Well, good, man. I appreciate it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't do this every day, man. I couldn't do this every day. But I feel like if we just do this once a week, I think it'll be nice. I think it'll be nice. Is Jordy and Nicholas in here right now? Nicholas is. If you guys are in here, let's just speed track that. I'll try not to yap too long. Oh, yeah. Real quick too. So this is what everybody's going to end up getting access to on YouTube, by the way. This right here. Everybody's going to end up getting access to this on YouTube. I need to take more advantage of this, man. I need to do more tagging. This right here. Now, okay, so now the only caveat is right now you can't connect. Welcome, baby. Wait, I thought you were already in here. You can't connect a stream key to horizontal and a vertical yet. Like we can't connect a stream key individually to each one of these. So that's the only kind of caveat right now. Kind of sucks. But this has still been very, very, very helpful. Very helpful. No, Nem, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. When somebody else brought up something, this is what they were talking about. All right, let's check these out. Again, dude, at least all you guys get it with the presentation. Again, I think that's just so important. Like headers, information. Somebody told me that actually, which I think I need to fix. I think it was ChatGPT or somebody. Or basically, you want to make sure you include like keywords in your information as well, or some shit. I can't remember. But yeah, again, like just having shit around, right? Like having shit organized. So looks like live streams. You already do morphing time. Nicholas, do you use AI? Do you use AI for your titles and shit? Whoa! Dirty with the fiver. I can tell, man. I can tell. AI has kind of a style to it that it's like, it's just a lot, man. It tries to just blast the shit. But it also works too. It does. It like some of these could pop. So first and foremost, you're already like so much further than a lot of people because of the fucking thumbnails that you're making. The only thing that I would say, like this, and this is just my this is my designer side. Which maybe it is useful, but this is just my annoyance. There's no need to put, in my opinion, anymore to like over riddle thumbnails with text if you got the enough text on the title. It's kind of a double-edged sword because also too, you essentially can create two titles by using your thumbnail as a title. Dirty, thank you so much for the fiver, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I'm not just trying to tell you to like get rid of it. But like, I've just noticed on some of these, like if like you gotta, like that's a lot. Surf City, Fortnite, Reload, and you're not doing it all the time. You're not doing it in every one. So it's like, that's not enough to critique. I'm just like saying, don't try to avoid this moving forward. Don't do too much of this. That's like, if you have like Fortnite if that's like zero build or reload or something like, okay, it's one keyword that you're sucking in. I know that like, okay, let's do, who's somebody? Let's do Jayhawk. I know Jayhawk will put, but it will be like one clean emphasis. How the fuck does he still show up at the top? Day in the life. Boom. That's it. And it's like, it's continuing the title into the thumbnail. You see how just subtle it is? It's just one day in the life. My unfiltered take. It's just, it's simple. It's one little thing. Like, make sure you don't go down the habit of Surf City, Fortnite, Reload. Like you're putting, it's just, I just think it clutters it. Just don't, you have clearly don't do that, but just don't go down that route. Don't go down that route. Yeah. But dude, you know, some of the advice that I always give is people do the dumbest fucking thumbnails. And you're already doing really good with the fact that like you're tying your thumbnails to the stream, like what you're doing, and the titles are the same. You do a lot of variety, which probably it's harder to do shit, but it's not also impossible. Just not uploading long form right now. This is the big thing. I think this is like the big recipe for a lot of people that want to take advantage of YouTube. You should be uploading shorts and then streaming. And then are you doing, okay, so the horizontal streams. Do you have access yet to the dual output? I don't know long form. I just stream and do shorts. Are you, what's your consistency like? Like how often do you put out shorts? Just haven't done a vertical stream yet. If I was to give you some advice with like such a, it's such a double. Magic, thanks for the renew. Guys, I will have to cap the, I won't be able to go over everybody's. Just a heads up, just a heads up. Before holiday, a few times a week, but with work, been busy. So the big thing I would make sure is don't stream so long, which you're not streaming a long time, but like, this is your weight right here as a fresh channel. This is your weight in gold. This is the easiest way to get discovered. you need to be pumping these out. Pumping these out. This is why I say, like, don't stress about the shit. And this is why I also mentioned, like, what I did with OBS, which was like setting up the clipping feature in OBS, so that way I had to do less work with editing. So, but also, even if you do only clip horizontal stuff, guys, most editing softwares in 2025 have, like, you can create a template to where, like, you drag the thing in there, and then you can just replicate the layout so it's automatic. So you don't have to constantly turn your fucking horizontal into vertical. Just a little FYI for some people. But at your size, dude, you should be pumping out shorts, in my opinion. Just pumping them out. Yeah, there's so many clips, but never upload that yet. There it is. Oh, bingo. Bro, when a new season comes out, your priority should be, okay, I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna end stream earlier to guarantee I get the shit out. That holds so many fucking creators back, man. And I get it. Like, it's here, you're live, you want to enjoy it as long as possible, but then by the time you shut down your stream, everybody's got shit out. You're already late. Yeah, I'm using a Sony FX30. Yeah, you're already late. You're already late to the party. You got to kind of, like, adhere to, like, some rules, some, like, you know, a little bit of discipline with that, right? But you're doing good. And by the way, the good thing is, guys, this isn't, like, the whole point of this is like, we're doing this weekly. The whole goal is, like, you know, by the end of the week, maybe Nicholas puts out a lot more stuff, and then he can say, hey, Big E, check it out. Look how, like, I had a video do well, and, like, look what happened. Or, like, in 2 weeks. The goal is hopefully to be able to do this, like, once a week, to where, like, you know, we check back in. This isn't going to be, the whole part about being in premium isn't, like, just a one-time deal, one month. I want you guys to feel like every other week or every month we check in, we fucking see, like, how you're doing and shit. Yada, yada, yada. So, but yeah. Don't over consume the thumbnails with too much shit. Make them pretty, like, you see what I've been trying to do with some of mine, and it's been helpful. Like, even these that are, like, extreme AI, like, there's not much to it. You don't see words. It's just trying to make a connection. These have been doing a lot better for me. But, which that's what I'm going to make today. I'm going to make one of these. No, not necessarily, Nicholas. I think playing on stream and recording your shorts would still be good for you. Just like, you know, it's going to be a 2-hour stream, man. Like, if you work so much that you're, like, going live for 3 hours when a season update comes out is, like, all that your evening could have. If you have to stop streaming an hour early, which sucks, but, like, that's the only way that you can go live and get out some content, like, you're just gonna have to fucking do it, man. Like, just what you have to do. Or you're gonna have to do your 3-hour stream and then lose an hour of your sleep. One of the two. Like, that's just what you're gonna have to do, brother. It is what it is. Right, exactly. I know, guys. I know. We've all been there, man. I wasn't always full-time in this shit, man. We've all been there. But, like, you have to sacrifice some things. Like, that's just the reality. Like, early on when I wanted this shit, like, I stopped going out to the bars and hanging out with my friends on the weekend. Now, that's something a lot of people won't give up. Yeah, but I wanted this shit, man. I wanted to turn this into something. I wanted to turn this into a career. Well, I mean, even if you're doing the auto clipper, like, you still have to get offline and post it. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, or yeah, Nicholas, if your thing is for the next week, like, you sit down and you learn how to set up ADOM in OBS, like, get that out of the way. Don't do streams the next couple of nights if it means that you can set up a vertical clip option that will save you so much time and energy. Everybody, I'll say that for everybody that's in this stream right now. If you are a fucking streamer trying to also post to social media, every one of you should have a vertical clip option in your streaming. You use Atom for clips? Okay, so you already have it set up. Yeah. Fuck a bar, we ain't going unless it is to buy it. I'll invest into a bar with you. I'll invest into a bar. All right, I opened up Jordy's. So check it out. Again, same thing like we were talking about earlier. Good branding, good presence. It looks like you're leaning completely into shorts, yeah? And for the long form videos, wait, why is this still considered a long form? I hated when they did this, by the way. And I also feel like anything over a minute long still in YouTube shorts just does not do well. Well, I mean, you only have 20 subscribers, so like this type of stuff doesn't matter. But so what's with the games, the tech decks, and the fishing? Are you just trying to like is it just more like I don't care which one does well, so I'm gonna just try it out? Or yeah, Atom Vertical is OP. Dude, tech deck shit is so fucking cool. Dude, I feel like this is such a like, how do I say it? It's different. Dude, that's funny. You know what you could do? You know what? If I were you, you know what I would do? I would do, which, are you uploading these daily? If I were you, I would once a day go to some relatable location outside of your house and fucking do some kind of edit like this. Just one trick. Like, oh my God, do you realize how, like, if every day it was like doing a tray flip at McDonald's, doing a fucking tray flip off of Walmart, doing, I don't know where you're from. If you have, well, is Walmart American or it's international, isn't it? You get the fucking point though. Doing this on relatable things, like, yeah, like you doing between in the games. Oh shit. I just realized that maybe some of these are copyrighted. Yeah, trade flipping a double whopper. I'm just saying, like, as you go out and like live your life, bring your fucking tech deck with you and do this shit out in public. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying. I hate everyone. What's up, baby? You obviously don't hate me, you cocksucker. Jordy, I want to see you get out of your comfort zone and do that shit in public. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck neither. They'll all laugh at it. Just tell them you're a TikToker. Hey, I'm telling you right now, nobody, like, if you set a goal to do this out in public every day, most places are, fuck. I know that feeling all too well. I know that feeling all too well. I mean, you can always start small. Like doing things around the house. I would do like everyday household items and things. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say like try to venture outside of the of like the things they provide, so that way you can utilize. Yeah, but that way you can like make fun of this, like using this, like hitting a so and so on this. I think could do really well with this. If this is something that you like really like enjoy and have fun with. But also too, yeah, you could head into the and just remember too, Jordy, like, guys, I'm uploading some Battlefield clips from like 2 weeks ago that I still haven't used yet. You don't have to work on a real life timeline. So like, you could always hit up the town and batch film. Yeah, exactly. You could film like You'd go run some errands, go to Walmart, you could go to the mall, you could go yada, yada, yada. Like, but the point being is, if this is something that you like really like, and you're like, I don't know, like, I just want to make some funny like tech deck shit, and you just want to make content with it, like, if that's just your thing and you find it fun, you should expand outside like that's, I think, your reach, personally. I think that's where you have a little fun with this. But if you're also just like creating variety stuff because you just don't know what to create, you know, I'd also ask, because like we're yapping about this, but like if fishing is like literally your fucking pastime and everything that you consume, I would also then I would actually tell you, don't do any of the tech deck stuff or the gaming stuff. You should just do only fishing content. You know what I'm saying? Tyler, I think Tyler just upgraded. Tyler, do you mind waiting till our next one? Because I want to make this thumbnail for my stream today. The point being, Jordy, is like, I know this stage where you're like, let me see if I'm hitting the nail on the head. You're inspired by things. You like watching content creators, and you want to start finally creating content yourself. You want to start picking up a camera, and you just don't know where to start. So you're just trying to put out whatever on the hopes that something sticks. So then you're like, okay, I'll go after that. Right? Is that probably where you are? And I don't think there's anything wrong with the idea of like doing whatever till you find out what sticks. Again, kind of like to the point of like everything we talked about today. Well, not in the extent of what's up, Reds? Not Jordy, not in the extent of like platform. I'm talking about in general. Like, okay, if you were to introduce yourself as somebody, what would the sentence currently be? Like, somebody says, "Oh, hey, oh, who are you? Oh, you're Biggie. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a content creator streamer. Oh, what do you stream? I stream Red Sec. Oh, easy. So like right now, like if I was to ask you, like, oh, hey, Jordy, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Who are you? What are you? Like I'm talking about with that. Like right now, you'd just be like, oh, I'm just content creator. Oh, well, what do you do? Oh, well, I've tried Fortnite, I've tried fishing videos, I've tried tech deck, but I'm just, you know, you get what I'm saying? To the core, if you were to look in your personality and if you were to pick any one of those, what would you want to introduce yourself as? You get what I'm saying? Like, when I look at this stuff, are you genuinely like there's something about you that you're like, I'd love to just be able to say I'm a tech deck creator. And don't say that out of the idea of like, that's what you should do to be popular. I'm saying like, what do you really, really, really want? You know what I mean? Is it the fishing? Is that like, I don't know your life, obviously. Is that something that like you do with your family and friends, you're educated on? Like you really, you could give advice on, you'd love to learn way more from. And the reason I'm telling you this is like really sit on this and like kind of weigh that, because we can talk about all these ideas at the end of the day. It's just like I said, like we just gave you like some tech deck ideas of how like you could probably have like a viral video. But like at the end of the day, like if you blow up in that, are you gonna like, is that like something that you do all the time? Is that like a really big hobby? Like you really collect these things, you go over them, maybe like, or is that just something you're just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna make a video on. You know what I mean? Just something to consider. Just something to consider. Maybe like sit on that a couple days and think about that and think about and I think every creator, everybody in here should be doing this, by the way. Everybody should be weighing like, yeah, if I was successful at making hundreds of thousands of dollars of something, and like this was my career, what would you want to be introduced as? You know what I mean? I definitely would not want to be advertising that I'm a Call of Duty streamer because I fucking hate Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, just something to weigh in on. Yeah, Tyler, I'm not picking on you. It just we checked your content a couple times. So it will be nice to like check in on your shit. But I definitely I'm definitely just I want to get this AI thumbnail made. Well, definitely don't confine yourself to only Facebook. Just a heads up. But yeah, reviews is a good one. Reviews is a good one too. Pretty popular niche, obviously. All right, guys. Let's knock this out. Let's knock this out so that way I can get my thumbnail for today. All right, so what is the timestamp? 2 hours and 11 minutes. All right, very simple, boys, ladies and gents. Very, very simple. How I use AI to make a generalized, we'll just use this as an example today. How I make my POV styled thumbnails using AI. So these thumbnails that you see here. So the biggest advice that I think a lot of people are disconnected to from with AI, that a lot of people just haven't caught on throughout the last few years, is the disconnection between the word prompts and talking. Replace the word prompts with talk to fucking AI. I know that sounds super cringe, but in my experience, that's how I've been able to get genuine results, like good shit from AI. And it's like literally using AI as if I was talking to a designer. Now, I will say that I have a little experience because I was a graphic designer for years, so I know what I want from something. And I know that you're not going to get it right away. Like, I literally look at AI when making the thumbnails and shit as like, the AI is not going to get it right the first time. I might have to start completely over. Because, dude, some of these go down a really bad route. Like, they just go to shit, man. So, but, okay, so let's just strip down the structure. So if I was wanting to make a thumbnail, what I would do is I say, I need a YouTube thumbnail that is a Battlefield red sec theme, with the POV point of view, being from the perspective of holding the gun. Please use a, now this is where like, it's where a lot of people, dude, like look how good AI is. So let me go to Battlefield 6. What's a good gun on there? Let's go with the SCAR again, actually. So it's the it's the SOAR 556. SOAR 556, and let's say camo. Let's see if we can't find a cool not interested. I like how I just denied AI mode to get to get an image from Google to use AI on another. So I'm gonna want one. That's a pretty cool one. I'm gonna want one that will pop from the background. So I'm gonna use this guy. So I'm gonna save this image. Hopefully that works. And I'm gonna put this image in. I think I can just click and drag, can I? Cool, perfect. So I need a YouTube thumbnail that is a Battlefield red sec theme with a POV being from the perspective of holding the gun. Please use the SCAR camo I am giving you, and and create, please use the scar camo I'm giving you. And please use the scar camo I'm giving you. And make it appear like it is doing a reloading animation. This is where, see, this is where it's tough. AI can get wonky with this. So like, there might be a chance that when it renders the fucking clip, that like, it's so stupid that like, it will have a mag and it's like putting a mag inside the mag. Like, this is where like, you can't just expect it right away. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so please use the scar camo I'm giving you and make it appear like it is doing a reloading animation. For the background, can you, for the background, I've already also noticed that you don't want to try to do like maybe, can, you want to talk to it. You want to talk to it like you're paying the motherfucker to do the thing, which you are. I'm paying $20 a month for this to fucking create the shit. For the background, please include some sort of explosion with the Battlefield Red Sec themed map. Have a jet flying by and someone, how do you spell parachuting? Parachuting in. Oh, good thing is I can do all my typos. Okay. Have a jet flying by and someone shooting in. Okay, let's see what the first result is. Let's see what it creates, shall we? Did it? Ooh, it might not have uploaded. Okay, yeah. So, open image. So what it did there is the file that this camo is in didn't work. Okay, so what I typically do in this is I'm gonna copy this now. I don't wanna work with this prompt at all anymore. I'm gonna delete this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna paste the same prompt that I was using. I'm gonna go to light shot where I just took a screenshot of that. And that now we're gonna do it again. And now I'll put the actual image in there. So basically the file that I uploaded wasn't supported by this, so it couldn't see the camo. So now we do it again. It can see the camo. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna screenshot it. Creating image. Oh boy. See, this is the only bad thing too. It's when it starts giving you, like I say YouTube thumbnail, and I didn't include, this is why I'm saying like, you gotta talk to it like a person. I say YouTube thumbnail, but I wasn't clear on like, I need a wider, yep. Oh, nope, it actually picked it up. And for some reason too, I've noticed on ChatGPT, it doesn't give you an exact 16:9 ratio. So you do have to fuck with it in Photoshop a little bit. But luckily it cleaned it up a little bit. It's not going to be completely square. Dude, if we get it right away, I'll be surprised. Usually it takes a couple. Usually there's something fucked up in it. But I've had a couple that like, it's just spot on, man. It's crazy. But the general point and the general idea is, even let's just say like this does do well right away, is in the response to this, you want to fucking talk to it just like how I talk to it like here. You got to be clear. Treat it like a person. Like, go, and also too, this is where a lot of people sleep on the shit is, yeah, give the references. Treat it like you're talking to a graphic designer. Like, go get examples. Hey, I need something like this. Do not replicate this. This is what you know what I mean? Like that, guys, by the way, that's what all designers do. Just a heads up. It's what everybody fucking does. Everybody. So like, even COD content creators, if they want, fuck, man, I forgot to put no text. God damn it. So, but anyways, even COD content creators, if they want a thumbnail design of like this for a blueprint, they say, hey, I like so-and-so and so-and-so's. And then the designer says, oh, okay, well, I'll make it in that way and then kind of veer away from it. This is the same way that I make thumbnails with my face in it. I personally don't like text and thumbnails, but we'll see what it comes up with. We'll see what it comes up with. I mean, maybe this is just fucking fue. I mean, okay. The bullet's a little crazy. The bullet's a little crazy. The bullet is it's a little wild. But also too, you can change that around. You can change that around. Please remove the battlefield text, battlefield text. I don't want any text in the image. The Bob, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate you. Image at all. Please remove the battlefield text. I don't want any text in the image at all. Also, while keeping this a horizontal 16:9 aspect ratio. Jesus. Ratio. Can you put fix the bullet as it looks warped and put some more detail and quality into the gun design. Let's see what it does with that. But you get what I'm saying, guys. The thing is, I'm not gonna obviously like do the whole thing right here because this could take a while. This is the point. This is where everybody goes wrong with creating AI thumbnails. This is where everybody goes wrong. They try to do one generic thing. Hey, I need a Battlefield RedSec thumbnail. It comes up with the first thing and you're like, it's kind of shit, man. It's kind of shit. To get to a point where they look like this, you got to, and here, like, let me just show you how good this is. This is all AI. And it was all through the process of, look at that. That's all AI, guys. That's all AI. Every bit of that is AI. There's nothing in that I fucked with at all. This was all like this. I might even, after this renders, I might even be able to find that. This was probably 7 changes. I think this was probably like 7 changes right here. Yeah, it's got a little warp right here, but like nobody fucking gives a shit about that. Nobody fucking cares. You got, and also too, like, look at, God damn it. Look at this one. Like one of them, I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, it's this one. It's like super fucking grainy and kind of like nasty looking, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you see it, like for some reason it added film grain. Kind of looks like shit from there. But when you see it on YouTube, looks pretty clean. But up close, kind of looks like shit. Before AI, how long would this normally take you? Oh, I mean, forever. You'd have to go in game, take a few screenshot animations. You'd have to cut the gun out from the image because you didn't have auto selection that would actually do that. So you had a pen tool around the entire gun. And then you would have to find the resources of everything that you want to have in the image and build it up in the background just to defocus it. I mean, guys, what are we fucking talking about, man? What are we fucking talking about, guys? Let me remove, I have a filter on Moonlight, so it looks like shit. Look at that. Look at that. What are we talking about, guys? What are we fucking talking about? Can you keep this image and aspect ratio exactly as is, but have a tank busting out of the explosion on the left side with a slight blur effect to it, like it's driving through. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you see. Okay, so you guys pointed it out. So I'll have to fix that. But you get what I'm saying? Like, wait, why? Oh, it's like, okay. So for some reason it does this. So it's like, for some reason it's like, it's almost like, oh, here. What did it just do there? For some reason, it's almost like it stopped acknowledging that this thumbnail exists, or that this image exists. So now I gotta basically download it and then do that. Can you keep this image in aspect ratio on? Jesus. See, sometimes if you... What? Okay, hold on. This is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you gotta restart. But you get the point. Can you keep this image in aspect ratio exactly as is, but have a tank busting out of the explosion on the left side with a slight blur effect? It's driving through. Also, please fix the bullet coming out of the mag. It is unrealistic. Let's try that. Yeah, well, it's because it's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to talk to it, man. You have to be specific. This is, talking to AI is like being in a healthy relationship, guys. You don't just want the other person to assume. You got to be very, very specific in your wants, man, or it's going to create shit. It's going to give you a shitty fucking response. Now, and then to answer anybody else, so when it comes to like the renders, so what I did is I hired a designer. I had him make 10 general Battlefield renders with people. So I had 10 to build off the reference from, right? But then what I do is I upload that reference in here, and then I do the same thing. I say something simple like, hey, if I give you a few images of my face, can you replace the character's face with mine, yada, yada, and make it more yada, 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 do yada, yada, yada. And guys, they're not always good. A lot of them end up being very dog shit, but you just got to keep going and going and going. What a successful first YouTube workshop stream, boys. No, I just use the same. I can only let you upload 10 images, and I have in a Google Drive, I have a whole bunch of like asset images for like brands and shit throughout the years that people can use for things. And so I just upload the same 10 every single time. Born. Welcome, brother. Appreciate you. Again, guys, this entire stream will be available on Kick and YouTube in member and sub-only mode as well. We're going to shoot for trying to do these once a week. You guys think it fixed the bullet? I bet it botches it. Yep, tomorrow's the day. That's why I'm like, I'm not doing Battlefield right now, because uh-oh. Is the new Battlefield update bad, guys? I mean, come on, boys. Come on. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Tim Jim, thanks for this sub, brother. What are we talking about? I like, listen, I'm just gonna do this because it's really not that hard. So so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a 19:20 aspect ratio or a 16:9 aspect ratio. Most of the time, for some reason, even though it's not a 16:9, if you like, it's also not like warped properly. So I just fucking do a little bit of that. But also too, this is where, like, again, you can use more AI. I could do like this, and I could just select each side all the way to the edge, do a generative fill, and just hit OK, and it will extend the image. It will extend the image out as if it's continuous. Maybe. AI is fucking insane. And this is what I'm talking about. Anybody sleeping on AI in 2025 is silly. You're fucking silly. Now, it's not always good. It's not always good. But also, one thing you can do is you can take that, drag it underneath. I don't know how good you guys are at Photoshop. So you can do a little bit of yourself. This is what I was explaining, that if I was a designer, I would be taking a very advantage of AI. If I was a designer, you can do shit like this. Clean it up, blend it a little bit. And then, and you know what I mean? And then you get kind of like the same kind of effect while also keeping the tone and shit. But also too, like, this is something that a lot of people also just fucking sleep on. Like what you seen I was doing earlier. Just fucking zoom it in, forehead. Like, it doesn't, like, just because it's not the right aspect ratio out the box from the thing doesn't mean that you can't stretch it a little bit and mess with it. But like, yeah, I don't think this matters, but if I'm super paranoid about this, generate fill, remove this bracket. See if it works. If it doesn't work the first time, I'll try it again. Right. Yeah, exactly. This is the fucking worst. Yeah. And then just like that, like, the critique that we had is gone. Now, and if anybody didn't notice, what's one thing you didn't notice about this? That's not the same fucking mag. It's not the same fucking mag. But it doesn't matter because the image is going to be viewed like this. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge that. I'm going to select this. You don't have to do all these things. It's just a habit that I do. I'm going to go to filter, camera raw. I'm going to zoom out to about 25%. So that way I'd have a perspective. It's a little dark in the shadows. So I'm going to up the shadows a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit brighter. So then I'm going to bring the blacks back in to give it a little bit of that contrast. It's a little warm. So I'm going to blue it up a little bit. So that fire pops a little bit. I'm going to add, and these are things that I know you guys probably are going to keep up with. I'm going to add a slight little curve to it. Give it a little bit more of that little contrasty look. I'm going to add, I'm going to keep the sharpening in here. I'm going to add sharpening, and I'm going to keep the film grain because I think it adds just a little bit of umph. And then you have the before and after of that as well. Let me this. That way you guys, so that's with my LUT gone. So that's so again, before and after. So what you can actually see. We can actually see. Before, after, before, after. So you can literally use AI to generate the thumbnail for you completely, organically. And then you can alter the image even more to be useful for the thumbnail as well. So that's today's thumbnail, boys. That's today's thumbnail. Yep. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Yes, you could. So that's today's thumbnail, gang. Anyways, that's the stream today. I hope that this was good for you guys. Let's see, it's 12 o'clock now. I'll be back probably in about an hour or two to start the Battlefield stream. I'm going to be playing with We the People, Lion at some point today, and We the People, Lion, and I always butcher his name, but our fourth is Albarelli. So group of Apex guys, we should be as somebody. Al said that the Battlefield update was broken today. Al said that the Battlefield update was broken. Did you guys hear anything about that? You know what, too? Now that the stream is actually over, we'll turn off sub and member only in chat. Get some hellos from anybody. Hey, listen, anybody that was also just in here lurking, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys lurking. I hope the stream was useful in some aspect. Hope the stream was useful in some aspects. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Coop's like, I'm out of prison. What's up, Coop? Appreciate y'all. Anybody hear about that? Oh, God. Anybody hear about Battlefield being broken today? Listen, guys, and it's no hate towards y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. And I know that maybe like at this point, we haven't created a relationship where you want to fucking join the members club or you want to subscribe. Please don't think that I don't feel like you're a member of the community because of that. This is just the easiest way to lock down chat to when we're talking about these things. Cause like we avoided so many situations. Like when we were going over somebody's, when we were going over Nem's video, over his shit, we got to be able to talk about the specific shit that actually makes sense. And in those moments, you would have randoms with like 50 fucking subscribers that would be coming and say like, nuh-uh, I watched your Mr. V's video and this is what he told me to do. I'm not successful in any way, shape, or form. I have no views. I have no experience in what I'm talking about. But I want to avoid that shit. Heard the menu is broken for the update. All right, well, we'll look into it. We'll look into it. But guys, appreciate the episode 1. Videos will be up on the channels for everybody. Love you guys. I will be back later with the updates. Have a killer day. If you don't want to be a part of those streams, that's fine. Have a killer day. I'll see you guys next week when we do this again. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.